Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your boy, Mr. Box Office from Mr. Box Office TV, back with another show for you today. And in this show today, coming up, we're going to respond to the reaction to my prediction video on the Irish Hotspur. Please like and subscribe to that channel for David and Jack. And why I said it was embarrassing, the overreaction to the game against Southampton. So let's get straight into the show today. And welcome to everybody in the show today. If you're watching it on playback or on the show right now, big up to everybody in the chat. Let's get straight into it. And why this caused such a reaction. And we're going to get straight into it. And let's get straight into it right now. Let's go. Let's roll the footage. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your boy, Mr. Box Office from Mr. Box Office TV with another video for you today about my prediction for the Manchester United game in the Carabao Cup on Thursday. And my prediction is Tottenham winning 2-1. The reason for this, I think because we've got home advantage, we've got the advantage in this game. But this will be a very tight game. And Man United are smart, though. They won't do what Southampton did. Let Tottenham run ragged in the first 10 minutes and let us win the game in the first half. If they keep it tight, it could go one way. It's either or. We don't know what's going to happen in this game. Let's just be honest. It's a tight game. But I shade it Tottenham, and that's it. But what I won't do is go over the top. Like some of your people on your channel going over the top, making excuses like they did. And David, it's embarrassing. And some of this fan base is embarrassing, and that's it. And this is coming from your boy, Mr. Box Office, the main event, the Professor of Truth and Entertainment, the ratings killer. Your nightmare and everyone's guilty pleasure. And if you don't know, get to know. That's courtesy of Mr. Box Office himself, the main event. Now, people will say right now, and it blew up. It absolutely blew up after I did that video and put it out there, and I saw some of the reactions from David and Jack. Jack's reaction was actually so funny. Honestly, it was a piece of work. I've got to be honest. I have to say this, but what I have to say about that video is that I have to apologize. I have to actually apologize to the wider audience for absolutely nothing that I said on that video, because I absolutely mean everything that I said on that video, and that's all I need to say, and that's it. And the reason why I say that is that it was a 1 minute video that got people rattled over the world on WhatsApp groups and everything, because if you actually listen to it, most of it was about the football match. It's just I put a little nugget there saying it was a little bit embarrassing. Because I said embarrassing, which in a 1 minute video, it's kind of hard hitting, which is what Mr. Box Office does hard hitting videos in 1 minute to say a point and that's it. But you didn't actually ask the question why. Why did I say it was embarrassing? The thing is, though, I could play that video to play people like Orion and he wouldn't get rattled. I could play that video to someone like Jay, he wouldn't get rattled. I could play that video to someone like Brian, who's in the chat right now, big up to him, he wouldn't get rattled. I could name the people right now. Ariane, he wouldn't get rattled, because they'll start asking me the question. Ask the question, why do I think Mr. Box Office thinks everyone's overreaction is embarrassing? Give me a football reason or debate me. But I don't get nothing. All I get is a rendition of, oh, why are you having to go at the fans for? Oh, you're trying to keep a divide for? Why are you trying to divide the fan? We need to be together. Oh my God, I just can't do it anymore. Oh, you're having to go. Fans are allowed the opinion. Oh, every fan needs an opinion. Oh, everyone's entitled to their opinion. And in that video, did I say that no fans allowed an opinion? I just thought it was so funny. It was hilarious. And this is why I can't take anyone seriously, because, like I said, what was the reason why? Give me a reason why it's not embarrassing, that that overreaction for the Southampton game. Give me a football reason why. And all I got was nothing. It was just like, oh, I've taken it personally. Well, no, I wanted the football reason why. You didn't give me a football reason. All you gave me was just apologies, saying that, oh, why are you having a go at the fans, taking it personally? But if you actually think about it, I got you up there. I got you all up there because I made you think it's embarrassing about yourselves, rather than thinking about, why are you thinking that, Alex? Why are you thinking that, Mr. Box Office? And people will say, oh, you're making excuses for the fact that you're saying this. You should just own up to your mistake. And I'm like, no, I don't, because I've not made the mistake at all. Because I was on a show with Asmata earlier today on Spurs Kings TV. You should be subscribing. Also subscribing to Brian's channel as well. Tottenham on Tour, by the way, as well. Lily White Lane as well. Big up to you as well, by the way. So you always support. But, like, I didn't get that reaction from Asthmatic, and he gave me footballing reasons why that victory against Southampton was a good victory. There was things on Spurs Kings TV from Orian and Ariane telling me why it was a good victory against Southampton. Footballing reasons why. He gave me back step by step why. And that's what I was asking for. Why? But all I got, which again, big up to Irish Hotspur, I put in the description. Please subscribe to his channel. Big up to him for putting the video on his channel and the prediction. I will continue to do it. I'm still waiting for you to debate me. Jack. I'll take 2 of you on, but I'll wait for you. Time's ticking. Like I said with Sean, time's ticking, but I still haven't got the call yet. So, you know what I mean? Ben and Sim answered the call. I'm still waiting. But let's just go into why I said it was a bit embarrassing. The footballing reason why. I listened to the the stream before the match on the Irish Hotspur. And he said, and there was some opinion saying, making excuses for the players and making excuses for this manager and saying that we're not patient enough. And I sat there and thought, well, no, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. I think he's got enough patience already to get the best out of this squad. He's now realised, now the overriding opinion now is that the midfielders of Basuma, who we said that was good the first 10 games, and said we need to give him a chance. Forget Højbjerg, get rid of him, and Lo Celso, even though Lo Celso played well some games last season, get rid of them. They're the future. Then Bentancur, because everyone was making a huge deal out their mind when he came back from injury, and saying, well, he had that time at Juventus, he's done really well at Juventus. And for me, it's kind of a situation where you sit there and think, well, yeah, but are they really reliable? Because last season, you can see they weren't that reliable last season. But we put them in this position. We said, Sarr, yeah, he's gaining some confidence. So we thought, yeah, cool, that's fine. But they haven't turned up. And now, the press now and newspapers, ITKs are saying that now Ange Postecoglou is fed up of them. He's had enough of them. And now he's saying we want to get rid of either Basuma or Bentancur. Why I said at the beginning of the season, I don't like any of my midfielders at the moment. I don't trust any of those midfielders. And I'd rather have Højbjerg back in my midfield. And now people are saying we need a different profile of midfield because it's not good enough. And that's why we're finding wanting in certain games. So again, it shows you exactly why I can't be patient with this midfield, because Ange's not coaching them. Like I said, but in my last show, he doesn't coach them. He don't coach them. And the coaching staff are not getting the best out of the squad, and we're not adapting with the players that we've got. So, and what Asmati said brilliantly yesterday today on his show, Spurs Kings TV. I'll put a link in there for you to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, you should be subscribed. With Marlon as well, big up to him. I hope you're getting back well soon, mate. But we need a midfielder that can do everything. So when, like a Maddison, do what Maddison can do, spread the ball out. But unfortunately, we haven't got that sort of quality to do that. And really, it's about, I think he's really hoping that the midfielders of Bergvall and Archie Gray turn into those midfielders. But really, you need somebody who's got a little bit of attributes, sort of profile of a Maddison, so they can swap positions. Because that's what was explained so well by Xmatic, that it is midfielders interchanging, doing different roles in the team, because that's what gets players, the opposition, thinking, messing up their mindset, trying to think, oh, I've got to mark him, 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 I've got to mark him. So it's just one of those things that, and the thing for me, when I looked at what the overriding reaction was, it was like, looked at me and thought, well, I think we're looking into this a little bit too much. But from what I got from the likes of Asmatic, the likes of Orion, the likes of Ariane, gave me some footballing reasons why. Now, I can disagree with it because I don't rate the midfielders still. And this is why I think we do need some more in January. Now, whether that's going to happen or not, but if you watch Spurs Kings TV, Asmatic gives you some great options there for us to go on. So, I mean, some great options of midfielders that are well within our reach. If our scouting team look at us and actually search at these players. But for me, the overriding thing why I said it was embarrassing is because I thought we were looking into too much. Because at the end of the day, it was against Southampton, who were in bad form. I said on We Are Tottenham TV why they're on bad form, because they've not been great this season. They've had only, I think, one win. If anybody wants to correct me in the comments. And they've had, their team plays similar to us. Russell Martin was just saying that he plays a one way and he doesn't change. So that gave us a big advantage. Southampton weren't alert at the beginning, and we broke on them and scored very early in the match, which was credit to Spence putting that ball through. It was a brilliantly worked goal. Let's be honest here, the first goal was brilliantly worked. But Southampton didn't learn the fact that we do come out very strong in the first half and very strong very early in the match. And they didn't heed their warning. And we taken advantage of it. And really what we learned was, when Maddison plays, that was the ultimate thing I learned, was that when Maddison plays, Tottenham Hotspur normally turn up. And he's the main reason why we start winning by big scores. Hence shown against Brentford, hence shown against Man City, and hence shown against Southampton. He has a massive influence on the team. Hence why he's been very, he's our very, very, very important player. And hence why he is all over the pitch. Now, I don't agree with him being all over the pitch. I think you need somebody similar to him, but we thought we had that with Bentancur. clearly he's not doing the job that I mean, some people say that he's playing well. I beg to differ. I think he's been okay. I think he's been okay. That's all it is. That's all it is for me. And that's it. And I think for me also, the other person that's only been okay has been Bergvall, because I think people have gone over the top about him, saying, "Oh, he looks good. Oh, he looks like a good defensive midfielder." He's played okay. He's no difference to when Winks started at Tottenham. Let's be honest, or Skip. That's a normal performance from the likes of Skip when they were at Tottenham. But we're overhyping because we want him to be that good. Now, yeah, it's good, but the only reason why he's in the team is because we've got injuries, which again is our fault. With people making excuses for that as well. So again, I just need to just emphasize this right now. This is not me calling out anyone. Well, I've said to them, if they want to debate me, the offer's still there. I know people don't do that. They just have a go at the show and then they just say, "Oh, we don't want to debate. We just want to have a go at that person," and just given everything barrels without any response back. I'm open to debating them, but I think for me, there's been an overreaction to the video. It's rattled a lot of people, which again, if you don't know Mr. Box Office, my aim, the way that I do things is that I come into the room like a grenade, put it in the room, it goes off, and then I have to take the reaction. Sometimes I disappear, like certain things, because certain shows it's just a short appearance and then go, make my point and then go, and then rattle people and then go. But sometimes I'm there and I say I'll take the reaction, and I'm happy to take the reaction. I'm happy to take the debates and explain why I said what I said. And I'll explain to you right now. It's like I said, based on what has that changed anything, that game? Because at the end of the day, when you look at after the game, after we won the game, yeah, brilliant, won the game. I moved on quite quickly. What happened? Southampton sacked their manager, and it was an absolutely awful performance from Southampton, and showing you why they're bottom of the league. So really, I've got to be honest, there was nothing to really go on from that game than that. Yes, I can take some of the opinion from some of the others, that, especially from Asthmatic, that you can see there was some good things in the game where you saw some good interchanges and certain things like that. But then you saw the second half, yeah, maybe we're being more calmer, maybe, yes, but anybody can interpret it in a different way. For me, we did let Southampton have a lot of the ball, for me, and dribbling caused us a lot of threats on our goal. And really, Southampton should have scored. We did look very uncomfortable in certain times of the match in the second half, but the game was over at 4-0. It was over. So, to be fair, we did score enough goals to make us feel so very comfortable in the game. That's the thing for me. But for me, I stick by what I say. Why the overreaction when I see teams like and fans like Chelsea? They're not going overreaction to their start, and yeah, maybe they're being very cautious. But from what I see, I don't see Chelsea fans getting excited about getting overreacting about their start. And let's be honest here, our start hasn't not been good. It's been up and down. That's being kind. Let's be honest. But that's just me. And that's why I reacted to what I reacted. My reaction. That was why I said what I said in the video. Now, regardless what it said, it was only 1 minute. You can't take too much from it. But like I said, the reaction from David and Jack was quite amusing for me. Quite amusing for me, that the fact that he said that I predicted a win. Well, yeah, because we normally do really well at home, and Man United up front are not very good up front. So I thought, yeah, I thought we could win the game. Yeah, I thought we would definitely win against Southampton. I predicted a win against Southampton because we should be beating Southampton, like I said in the prediction video before. So again, I think the focus is too much on the embarrassing word and not asking why I said that, rather than actually rather than looking into it too much and actually asking why I feel the way I feel. Why did I say it was embarrassing? What was the footballing reason why? And the footballing reason why is I think people are looking into it too much, the game. That's why I said. I didn't say anything about no one's allowed their opinion, which was ridiculous from David. But again, never said anything about no one not having their opinion. In 1 minute, you can't say that in 1 minute. I didn't say that, you're not entitled to your opinion. Again, over the top again from David again. And all the things that he said was taken away from what actually was said in the video. Taken away what actually said at the beginning of the video. Did actually look at to what I said at the beginning about the Man United game being a tight game. If Tottenham come at Man United straight away and Man United let us take over the game very earlier on, we can win the game straight away. But if Man United keep it tight for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, it's going to be difficult for Tottenham because Tottenham are not very good when things are going against them. So there's a lot of things that I think they missed out on in the video, rather than thinking about that, which they could have easily gone into saying, you know what? Rather than getting rattled, which you did get rattled, and going out your mind about it, maybe ask the question why I said it. And if you ask the question why, you get the answers. And then we can have a football conversation. You're quite happy to have it with other people, but you don't have it with Mr. Box Office. And there's the problem. Sometimes it's good to just have a conversation. And then when you have a conversation, then you get the answers you want. That's it, rather than reacting and getting overreacting and getting your mindset messed up, really, for me. But that's what I was trying to say in the video. It's, I'm filled with the excuses for the manager, but you all know my feelings on it at the moment. I think there are managers out there, coaches out there that are better than Postecoglou, but they are going to stick with him. So we have to just see how it is, and it is what it is at the moment with Tottenham at the moment. If Tottenham do get through, you saw the people that got through: Arsenal, Liverpool, and Newcastle. One of the teams that I think would be favourable to Tottenham to play would be Newcastle, but Newcastle will only have one game a week still when we're still playing in Europe. So that's going to be a tough thing. Arsenal's always going to be a tough game in the North London derby, over 2 legs definitely. And Liverpool are a good team, a very good team that are on good form at the moment, top of the league. So, and they've got a good squad that they can play 2 teams. Literally, they won this competition with their youngsters as well. They've had former wins as well before. So it's a lot. There's a lot of competition for the trophy, and Tottenham do definitely need another trophy to put to their trophy cabinet, which is very empty at the moment, especially after been waiting for so long. So I wonder what you want in the competition. But this was going to be a short show today, as it's very, very late. It's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. So big up to everyone in the chat. Do you think we're going to beat Manchester United, or do you think are we going to flop or lose? Put your predictions in the comments. What do you think about the video? Did you think it was having a go at the fans, or did you people going over the top? People not actually asking the question why? Do you actually think that Mr. Box Office went too far? Or did you think that maybe people just need to ask the question why you said that people were being a bit embarrassing? The fans were being embarrassing. And do you think that maybe people just need to, if they don't agree, just debate? And hopefully soon, speaking of debates, to segue onto that, coming up on Mr. Box Office TV, hopefully in the new year or soon to your settee or your TV sets. Hopefully, I'll have a debate show organized where I'll set the link out, and anyone's welcome to come on, put your camera on, and have a debate with me, whatever you disagree with me. And I look forward to that soon, hopefully, to the screen soon on Mr. Box Office TV. Please like and subscribe to the channel, like always. But we're going to be wrapping up the show soon. It was a very, very short show to just give my response to the Irish Hotspur, to why I thought it was a bit embarrassing. Like I said before, no hard feelings. It's always football. It's always football. And when I don't agree with somebody, I will always confront them. I'll always say what I feel is on my chest, and that's all it is. It never is personal. It never will be personal. But I have got nothing to apologize for when I'm saying something. And the thing is, if you don't agree with me, like I said, the floor is always open to debate. Maybe not on my show, because like I said, this is an ongoing thing, doing things on my own and trying to get things off the ground on my own with this show. But on the neutral stream, well, I'm happy to debate you. Happy to debate you. And tell you why I feel the way I feel. And then we can come to a consensus about what you feel. So big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to Football Heritage TV. Big up to Saba. Big up to you. Thank you for being in the chat. Big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to Chinks. Big up to Artist Artin. Big up to you, Finn Rixwood. Big up to you, Mr. Euro. Big up to you, Lily White Lane. Big up to you, Brian Daigle. I said to you before. Big up to you, Ethan Essen. Big up to you. Big up to you. Big up to you, Hasper. Big up to you. A very good last night, yesterday. Well, on Tuesday night on Spurskins TV. Big up to you. If someone who's seen as more positive goes, after someone with different opinions, nothing gets said. When it's the other way round, though, it's not the same. Well, like I said, it's always like that, you know. I think everyone just goes a little bit OTT. I've got to be honest. I think OTT, and I think the overreaction to my video was just OTT. I've got to be honest. And like I said, if you actually ask the question why I said it, you get the answer. But unfortunately, I've got people that were. I mean, Jack's face was just a picture, absolute picture. I've got to be honest. And really, it was just a case of, well, maybe if you ask me on your show, mate, or do a neutral stream, maybe get the answers why I felt it was a bit embarrassing. But you know, hey ho. But big up to them, maybe big up to everyone every single time. Big up to you, Cole Shot. Big up to you. We got to keep Big Ange in. We can't keep sacking managers. Let all fall apart with him. This is the worst than good under Ange. Just keep him until everything falls. Listen, I can't. Well, you know my feelings on the manager. I think we can get a better coaching. I think a better coaching. I think Areola looks promising for me. I think there's better coaches out there that can make players better individually, and make them as better players. And I think that helps the team as well, and gain that football IQ as well. I think it's also us getting better players as well. And I think you can get better players. As Matt has just proved it on his show, that you can find these gems, but you just got to go out there and find them and do your research on them and actually scout them properly. Look at their personality in the changing room. Look at them whether they got the right sort of attitude. Maybe that arrogance and swag, that composure that we need in that midfield, which is so important. I think that's what we're missing, because that's what hurts us in certain games when it's going against us. Definitely. I have to say that. Big up to you, Chinks. Big up to you. What's happening, Mr. Box Office? Not that much. I'm going to be wrapping up the show soon, but big up to you, Chinks. I want to see some more. I need some chest on Spurs Kings TV on the Rival Show. I want to see some chest. I want to see some hard-hitting or hard opinions tomorrow, and some chest tomorrow by some of the rivals tomorrow, after the result against Manchester. After the outcome against Manchester United and Tottenham, because it'd be interesting. Big up to you, Arsis. I think I've said hello to you. Big up to you, the leftovers. What a name. Big up to you, Donovan. Big up to you. Big up to you. Yeah, I do like Diblin. I do like him. Big up to you, Lord Rodney Trotter. Big up to you. Big up to you, Saba. Big up to you. Yes, it is quite late, but I had to get this off my chest. Yeah, debates are fun. Debates are definitely fun. Big up to everybody in the chat. Big up to you. Big up to Elijah. Big up to Elijah. Please subscribe to Elijah. Big up to him. He's my boy. I like this guy. I like this guy. I like the way he talks. I like him. Really like him. Please subscribe to him. Big channel. Big channel coming soon with that one. Big up to you, Tommy. A lot of shows are saying our league's position isn't important. I would say if we finish mid-table, we might be buying players from the same pool of Bournemouth or of the world, or oh wait, we are already. Yeah, that's a good comment. I like that. But big up to everyone in the chat. This is only a small show because, like I said, I have to wrap up the show soon. It's getting very late. And I don't want to cause too much trouble for the neighbours, like they say. Big up to everybody who's supporting. Please like and subscribe, share with anyone, and we're on the road to hopefully 2,000 subscribers soon. But as we always do on this show, how we wrap up the show on the day that I had to respond to Irish Hotspur. Please like and subscribe to their show. They're very nice guys. They do a very good show for you, especially good watch-alongs. It's all in the chat. It's all in the description. Please like and subscribe. Give some support to the Tottenham, and also say to them to get them to debate me if they disagree with me. Please just get them to debate me. Get these people to debate me. Get them to debate Saba. Get them to debate Dan, because we're all here for the challenge. We're here to challenge people, everyone. We're here to challenge people. When we don't agree, we challenge the opinion of football opinion. That's all we do. And when you do come and turn up, we give you plaudits. We give you credit, like I did with some of the people on Spurs Kings TV. So big up to everybody. And on the day that we've got our free semi-finalists in the Carabao Cup. And now, who's the last person? Who's last team? Is it going to be Tottenham or is it going to be Manchester United? We'll have to wait and see tomorrow. And as always, as it's a very, very important couple of weeks coming up for Tottenham. But I'm going to go to my bed, though. As always, if you didn't know, get to know, support your boy, Mr. Box Office, subscribe and like, and come on, you Spurs. And we're out. Take care, guys.